Good morning. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's me, and I have to put up a fence to keep my omnivore of a dog out of this green area you see behind me, because he keeps going in there and grabs these green bushes and eats them, and I know for a fact that those aren't doing him any good at all. I have the vet bills to prove it. But at any rate, yeah, so I'm gonna do that and maybe wax poetic on some other stuff as I go along. But here we go. Enjoy it while it lasts, buddy. Hey, I brought something for you. Hey, look. Hey, you gotta drop it. Drop it, and I'll throw this one. Come on, pupper, come here. Come here, Auggie. Don't you want this one instead? It's a lot nicer than that one. Hey, drop it. Good boy, look. Well, that went pretty well. I'm gonna put the posts up on the inside so as to not affect the edging and everything. So let's go ahead and start that. Enjoy it while it lasts, my little dog friend. We have a bee here looking for a place to call home. Oh, and he's got one. I know where he's living now. All this thing's got to do is keep you out, pupper. That's it. Cause I'm a stupid little pupper who likes to eat stupid shit. And make my dog dad bend over. But he hates doing that. See? He can't stay out of there. But he will shortly. I bought the cheapest shit I could find. Because it's not going to be here forever, number one. And like I said, I bought the cheapest shit I could find. And this is it. It's like a construction zone shit or something. How'd you like to be the guy that puts that tape on there every day? Christ. I'd throw myself out a window. Stay away from me, stupid. This isn't yours. You're not stupid. I'm sorry. You're just curious. And don't listen. Because you think you know it all better than Dog Dad does. You think you do. You think you do, you jerk. But you don't. Kind of guesstimate how much we need before I start making any cuts. You gonna stand there and watch me, buddy? You're gonna go check. Hey. Oh. Woo. Woo. All right, get this crappy paper crap off. Because I assure you, he will get it and eat it. I assure you he will. Because that's just the kind of pup that I have. I don't know what you mean, Dog Dad, but yes, that's true. Whatever you said, it's true. I know, buddy. You're just a silly little pup. A silly little pup. I know you want that paper. That delicious paper, Dog Dad. You have no idea, but I love it so. I have a Labrador. He is kind of disabled. No, he's not. He's everything I wanted in a dog and more, to be honest. He's everything I've wanted in a dog and more. All right, kids. Let's talk about what I really want to talk about. Have you ever, like, thought to yourself as you were driving down the interstate or whatever, like, let's say not a divided, just like a, you know, just a regular type highway, you know, and you thought for a fleeting second, what if I drove headfirst into that 18-wheeler? Or you ever go to the top of a building and you think for a fleeting second, you know, should I jump off this? Should I, you know, you almost feel compelled to. That's called the call of the void. And interestingly, it's a human self-preservation response. As in you're recognizing the danger, so you don't do it. But you have to kind of play it out in your head to do that. And that's probably never a call that you want to answer. Why do I bring this up? Good question. Because in a conversation with somebody who I have a great deal of respect for, she indicated, I brought it up as just a, you know, as an aside, and she indicated, you know, what that was, you know, and it's not like anything to be overly concerned with unless you find yourself pulling the wheel over or taking that first step off the building, then, you know, it's probably whatever. Get some help. Let me just say that, get some freaking help. But in any event, because that's a reoccurring one I have, is like driving into oncoming traffic. It's weird. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it or why. You know, I can't explain the physiology behind why that happens in your brain. But it's just interesting. So I've been doing a lot of reading on it, and you know, I'm not really getting a lot of my questions answered because, you know, everybody has a slightly different opinion, and you know, as you might imagine. But it's interesting. Go give it a look. The Call of the Void, and you'll scratch your head and say, "Wow, I've done that before." I bet you have. I bet you have. Enough of that foolishness. Let's get back to the task at hand. See, he's laying right down here eating grass. Eating grass. I mean, not just a few little pieces. He's eating grass, like he hasn't eaten already this morning. He ate every bit of his food this morning. This dog is the most food-motivated animal I have ever seen in my life. You can grow out this one, bro. Okay? Thank you. Jerk. How about you come out this one? You go out there. That's cool. That's cool. And the final. I know. Bummer. I didn't hit my thumb. I know. That was kind of a bummer. I didn't hit my thumb. I was looking forward to it myself, actually. Put this down here. Keep the pup out of this area. This is an area in which you are no longer allowed, my friend. So I'm sorry, but yeah, we don't need your help over here anymore. It's pretty much what I'm telling you. We don't need your help over here anymore. Any bushes that have to get cleaned up or trimmed or otherwise dealt with, that's going to be my problem from now on. Okay, Auggie? Ownership appreciates your interest in such tasks. However, I think you're better suited to other more, let's say, dog-related pursuits. Swimming, playing in the mud, eating sticks, throwing up stuff you should not be eating, you know, that kind of stuff. Because you're already an expert at that stuff. Expert. I took them out in this construction site a couple weeks back. They're laying some fiber optic cable nearby, and so I was like, let's take the pupper there and see what happens, you know? And it ended up being pretty cool because he was going through these like deep muddy piles with like no problem whatsoever. I mean, it was just like they weren't even there in his eyes. And he was probably going through, oh, that's too low. He was probably going through an area up to his chest. So, I mean, it wasn't you know, overly deep, but it's the first, you know, real water he's actually been in. So, yeah, I was pretty stoked. We had a good time, me and this kid. And there are lots of good times to come. Lots and lots. Lots of good times still to be had, my friend. You and I are going to be best friends for a good long while. Meanwhile, he's over there thinking, I'm going to be stuck with this asshole for, for the rest of my life. Eventually, you'll understand, buddy. This asshole's the best thing that ever happened to you. Yeah, I think you understand that already, though, to be honest. We'll see if this keeps you out. You're a pretty resourceful dog, so you know what? We'll just have to see. You are a very resourceful pup. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna make it tight enough to where he cannot really navigate under it, because he's freaking smart, man. He's dog smart. A road scholar, he is not. But dog smart, absolutely. He's a smart cookie. Now, labs aren't stupid anyway, though, so as far as dogs go. I mean, I guess most dogs or all dogs have some sort of certain general level of intelligence. You know, I don't pretend to know what that is. If it even is such a thing, but I'm like, where is this? Where is this clown? Did he get in there? No, he didn't. He's right behind me. And that's usually where he is. He's usually pretty close by. I mean, sometimes he goes off on tangents, but usually he hangs out pretty close. And that, kids, as they say, is that. Yeah, it looks terrible, but it's going to serve a valuable purpose. Meaning, it's going to keep our dog friend out of there. Oops. It's going to keep our dog friend out of there. See, he's got some green crap in his mouth right now. Something he looks like he picked up a day or so ago from the looks of it. It's not totally green, but yeah. See, now this whole smorgasbord is now closed, my friend, and I'm sorry it had to be that way, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Before I go, everyone, I'm going to take you into the garage and show you what's up ahead on this terrible YouTube channel. Hey man, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right? I laugh at myself all the time. That's the only way I get through. But at any rate, let's go to the garage and we'll talk some more there. Microphone's still intact and working, I hope. But we're we're back in the workshop, and I just want to show you like what's going on. First, the first thing is this guy right here. This is my next furnace. It's actually was a 15.5 gallon beer keg that I got the beer out of and did a very, very bad grinder cut with. And so I need to do a lot of grinding, but I'm not going to record that because that's, anyways, there's the new Crucible. See, lots of things going on at the same time here. Dog toy. So this is kind of what I'm doing now. I bought the wrong torque converter, so I'm in the process of sending that one back and getting a new one. I have a new header pipe, so this stock muffler is going to come off. I'm going to drain the oil and take the speed governor, both mechanical and interior speed governor stuff off. I'm also going to remove the fenders, both rear and, I'm going to cut this piece of metal off too, because I took off the chain guard. The fenders, they're plastic, but I'm going to paint them, matte black and do some stenciling stuff. And as you can see, I've already added the LED here, and then the handlebar risers, because I'm a tall dude. It was a little warm, so I took the hoodie off. But I actually wrote it before I started tearing it apart, and I did about 23 miles an hour on it, I think, by my phone standards. Jumped the curb from my yard onto the street, so it wasn't that bad. But going over any bigger jumps, I'm gonna bounce like crazy on that seat, so I need to be careful with that. But yeah, I'll start the editing on this. Maybe I'll do that, because that's going to be a long one. That's going to be a part 1 and 2, I think. But at any rate, in any event, guys, I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll check you next time.